Greetings, beloved family. Today it's a very exciting day as it is. I'm actually doing the introduction of my first album that was in the making in the last 3 years. I recorded this album in Peru 3 years ago with a beautiful team. Ignazio Rodrigues, which is one of the most prolific musicians that I've ever known, and he just plays a multitude of instruments and he channels it, and he's well known. His nickname is Nacho. So I honor you here with this album. And then, of course, the production editor at the time, which was Peru Huz, and he owns the production company called Sacred Valley Creations, and a wonderful, wonderful soul, and incredible medicine man also, and also prolific, in his offerings and gifts and talents. So this album is really a co-creation. So it's really celebrating the new way. The name of the album is Call to Subaru, and Call to Zubaru basically means call to unity, and it's Zubaru is you can say it's a city. It's a multidimensional city in the Pleiadians. There's a place called Zubaru, which is to unify the wholeness of everything. And we are at this time on earth that we are unifying the parts, and within ourselves and within the polarities that are playing in the background, in our playground, in the world, and to unify the human race, in the spirit of oneness. So the album's name is about an activation that starts the unification process. And so you can also say that it's really very, very much part of the internal journey that that this vessel that I have taken myself, in that unification in the past 3 to 4 years, and grounding into physical reality and consciousness. So I would like to honor a production editor also that has picked up this album this year and agreed to actually do the final editings and also work the magic of the light codes that I design, but that there is a weaving that Michael does it, and the name of this incredible being, which is multi-talented, is Michael Whitefeather. And Michael Whitefeather, which is also known throughout his own channel, is not only a producer, an editor, an artist of codes, an alchemist and a voice alchemist, and he also has gifted his voice as a vocalist in 2 of the albums, that 2 of the tracks that are part of this call to Zubaru, call to unity, very much guided by the Pleiadians, Pleiadian energy, and by the Arcturians and the Orions, but assisting us to in the final strokes of unification and grounding that into the consciousness of Gaia. Very much so. So it's a celebration of unity. The first track starts with the star harmonics, and the star harmonics is an activation, a joyous, loving activation of all the parts, of all the aspects and frequencies of ourselves, and dancing and weaving through weaving worlds into being, worlds inside to be anchored, worlds outside, and collecting those to anchor inside the holographic self. And then we proceed to Grace and Love, which is the next track. And Grace and Love is when we are now in integration, and we are opening our hearts to receive freely, from the point of stillness and from that consciousness that is ever encompassing within us, that 0 point. And then the next track that's going to be released is the Angelic Blueprint, because then from Grace and Love we then are ready to ignite our wings that have already been activated, because we are all angels here, and take our celestial seeds as pioneers, as humans, and pioneers of this new playground. Let's put it this way: we are weaving co-creations, orchestrating communities, and rebuilding and reframing, and rebirthing the creative spirit of unity and sovereignty and inner authority and humbleness in leadership, active intelligence with joy and from an open heart, an energy of love as a center, peace as a center pillar. And the final track then is the journey through the earth, which is really the grounding of all our ascension, of the ascension aspects of all the ascended self, now merged, and the grounding of it in physical reality, and the communion and the love affair. I like to see it as a love affair with Gaia. And so it's the journey that we've all taken from entering polarity into an inverted matrix, holographic matrix, into the merging and unification of the original angelic blueprint, where we unite with our essence, we unite with that ascended self, with that future self, and become one with everything beyond 0 point. So I hope we enjoy it, and much love. I really enjoyed this experience, and the tracks will be released once a week, so not all at the same time. We will be releasing on the 13th the first track, which is Star Harmonics, to coincide with the opening of the Stargate, of the Lion's Gate, the main Stargate, which is bringing in a new energy, a new flow, a new grace with us, the human beings, humanity, in its leading, as a driving force in this planet. So let's celebrate all of us as one. I love you.